Hi, everyone. Today's totally cool tech tool is Quizizz. You may have heard of some other quiz apps. You may have heard of Kahoot, where every student has a clicker from their own device and can weigh in on some questions. Kahoot is great for live instruction, synchronous instruction. Stresses me out a little bit. I'm not a big fan, but it's really hard to gear it toward our distance learning. And that's where Quizizz comes in. Let's take a look at this today. Now, what sets Quizizz apart is that it's not just something that you have to create from scratch. If you want, there is a huge library of pre-made quizzes, assessments already provided for you, all free. And the great thing is you can basically steal questions from 1, 2, 3, 4 different existing quizzes and use them as your own. You can add your own, you can reword some things, totally customizable. So I'm going to come down here and look inside of Creative Arts, and I'm going to click on Bob Ross. And here's a very quick question. What was Bob Ross famous for? How many paintings did Bob Ross create in his lifetime? What sets this apart is that unlike Kahoot, where you see the question up on the teacher's screen and you only see some color-coded shapes on the student's end, here students can see the entire question and answer. And it's also student-paced. So if you're like me, or if your students are like me, and they get really stressed out over the music and the timing and the questions disappearing, you can set up a timed mode inside of Quizizz, but you can also just have it be student-paced. And there's value in that. So across the top here, I can play live. If we're going to have a synchronous lesson, which we're still going to be having some synchronous work, we can assign this as homework, and you as the teacher get feedback from there. And the students can also do this as a solo practice mode. As the creator of the test here, I can click show answers or hide answers. So I can see if everything is correct before reusing someone else's. But you know what? I'm going to come over here to the left and create my own. I'm going to call this LCUSD Tech Demo. And we're going to say this is computer literacy. Notice my choices. Multiple choice, checkbox. Multiple choice means there's one right answer. Checkbox is check all that apply. Fill in the blank, poll, and open-ended. So I'm going to choose multiple choice for now for this first question. How many schools in LCUSD? 1, click 2, tab 3, tab 4, and I'm going to say 5. They can get 30 seconds to answer this question if I have it timed. Across here, I can also add a math equation with all of my math function icons right there, all of my characters there. I can add images or audio. So nice. So I can insert things. For my colleagues who are teaching world languages, you can say something in a different language and have the students translate it, click on the correct answer on the fly. You can also have them, if you're doing a fill in the blank or a short text answer, they hear you talking and they have to translate it into a different language or vice versa. Excellent. There's my first question. So my next one is going to be fill in the blank. K or S, what time is it? I'm going to do an open-ended question. Describe the ending of Moby Dick, and students have to write an essay about this. Open-ended questions are ungraded. They are marked as correct in the reports. So these are the 3 questions that I created, but I can also add some questions from other people's quizzes. I'm going to click teleport right here. And I'm going to click on this one. Ooh, tech icons. I'm going to see what that would. I like this. That's a good question. Name the company associated with this icon, and it tells me the correct answer. I'm going to add that. So now I have just added someone else's questions to my existing quiz, and my students will be able to answer those. All right, now at this point, I want to assign this to my students. So I'm going to choose play live or assign homework. I'm going to assign this as homework. I'm going to say this is due on August 7th by 5:30 p.m. And now I can assign it to a class. I'm going to assign this to our LCUSD EdTech Demo class. And I'm going to call this Tech Demo Quiz. And here it is. I posted a new quiz assignment via Quizizz. There it is right there. And it's all ready to go for my students to take. Once they finish it, I can see their scores on the teacher dashboard. Pretty slick. Tune in the coming weeks for our Tech Week. We're going to be talking more about this. We're going to be actually hearing from some teachers who've used this in classes. And I'm going to show you a really great way to use this for assessment in an asynchronous distance learning class. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you soon.